Hello everyone, what's up? You are watching Steel7x YouTube channel. First of all, sorry for the delay of video as I got busy in designing my website for my college project. So let's jump into today's topic. Today I am going to show you top 5 games like GTA which you can play on your PC with 2 GB RAM. But note that the list of games which I am going to show you today does not include any GTA games. So, without wasting any more time, let's start with the intro. So before going further ahead in the video, I would like to say one thing: subscribe, and hit the like button, as this gives me motivation. So please like and subscribe to give me more motivation. Please, this is a humble request to all, don't leave the video without liking it. So, the game which comes to number 5 in our list is Noire. Noire is an action-adventure neo-noir crime game played from a third-person perspective. The player completes cases, linear scenarios with set objectives, to progress through the story. The game also features a mode which allows the player to freely roam the open world and engage in optional activities. The world features multiple landmarks, which are all based on real monuments from 1940s Los Angeles. The game blends investigative elements with fast-paced action sequences, including chases, combat, interrogations and gunfights. The player character uses melee attacks and firearms to fight enemies, and may run, jump or use vehicles to navigate the world. In combat, auto-aim and a cover system can be used as assistance against enemies. Should player characters take damage, the character's health will gradually regenerate. Weapons can only be used in appropriate circumstances, such as during firefights. Number 4, The Godfather II. The Godfather II is an open-world action-adventure video game developed by EA Redwood Shores and published by Electronic Arts for Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. It was released worldwide for all platforms in April 2009. The game is based on the 1974 film The Godfather Part 2, and is a sequel to the 2006 game The Godfather, which was based on the 1972 film of the same name. As with the 2006 game, The Godfather II tells the story of an original character, Dominic, who is placed in charge of the Corleone family operations in New York City when the protagonist of the original game, Aldo Trapani, is killed in Cuba. As with the first game, Dominic's original story intersects with the narrative of the film on multiple occasions. Much of the game is based around third-person shooting, with the player able to wield a pistol, a magnum, a Tommy gun, a shotgun, and a sniper rifle, as well as projectiles such as Molotov cocktails and dynamite. The game features both a lock-on system and a manual aiming system. In the manual system, the player has complete freedom to aim wherever they wish. In the lock-on system, the player can lock onto a target, but still has a certain degree of freedom to aim manually. The targeting reticule can be moved around the locked-on target, allowing the player to target specific areas. Number 3, Mafia II. Mafia II is an action-adventure video game developed by 2K Czech and published by 2K Games. It was released in August 2010 for the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and Microsoft Windows. The game is set in the 1940s early 1950s era of Empire Bay, a fictional city based on New York City, Chicago, San Francisco, Los Angeles, Boston, and Detroit. There are 50 vehicles in the game as well as licensed music from the era. Depending on the weather during the course of the game, vehicles are handled differently. For example, during the early chapters in winter, vehicles are more likely to slip on the road due to the ice. Number 2, Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell. Conviction. Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Conviction PC game is developed and published by Ubisoft. This is a very interesting gameplay where player has to complete a certain number of levels by killing enemies. In this game version, developers have added some new features, which includes marking player's target and then kill all enemies at the spot instead of killing them one by one. This is a unique way. He can also set the priority of target, that is, which enemy should be killed first and which one should be killed after that. Another main feature added in this game is that player can read the thinking of other person, and via this he can get help at various levels. Player can also be able to involve completely in the environment, as well as he can interact with that. Some new advanced technology weapons are also introduced in the game. Number 1. Assassin's Creed III. Assassin's Creed III is a 2012 action-adventure video game developed by Ubisoft Montreal and published by Ubisoft for PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, Wii U, and Microsoft Windows. Assassin's Creed III is a third-person action-adventure title set in an open world in which the player uses a combination of stealth, parkour, and combat to complete various missions. The player takes the role of 3 characters during the course of the game. The main character is Desmond Miles, a 21st-century assassin, working to uncover the secrets of a mysterious precursor vault that will protect the Earth from an upcoming solar flare on December 21, 2012. To uncover the secrets, Desmond uses the Animus to live out memories of 2 of his ancestors, which the player controls during these sequences, both set at the time of the American Revolutionary War. The first, briefly played at the start of the game, is High Tom Kenway, a British Templar who seeks the location of the vault. The second and the primary character for the game is Ratonin Hake-tun, the result of a brief liaison between Kenway and a Native American woman. Ratonin Hake-tun takes on the name Connor to blend in better with colonial society. When playing as Connor, the player has access to a huge wilderness known as the Frontier, which is 1.5 times bigger than Rome in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, the cities of Boston and New York City. Portions of the eastern seaboard and Caribbean Sea can be explored via the flagship of the Assassin's Navy, the Aquila, captained by Connor Kenway himself, with Robert Faulkner, his first mate, advising and teaching him in the ways of the sea. So, that's all for today. So if you have watched the full video till now, congrats. You will have good luck for next 3 days. Subscribe and hit the like button. Stay healthy, stay safe, and most importantly, play games with full freedom, and comment down which games do you like most in the video. I am providing free download links in my video description. See you soon in the next video, but for now, goodbye.